Hey guys, it is Greg again. I wanted to a lot of talk in the cryptoverse about the Bart formation that's been going on. If you do a little bit of research, I don't know if you heard about it yet. The Bart formation. It looks like Simpson's head. I'll show you an image here. Here it is, upside down. We have, if you turn it over, ours is inverse to it. This is the inverse. Ours is the other way, where the Bart Simpson head is up. So this is interesting. I want to go over this. Right here is from this one that I found, and I was just reading about it a little bit. I want to show you, my followers, some evidence of what these guys on altcointrading.net say. And if you go to this area, Bart Pattern is always a failed attempt at something, either a failed attempt at starting a run up after a sideways period, or a failed attempt at building a bottom after a downtrend. Good sign, good little bit of information. Quite typically, crypto markets will show bar patterns at the end of a channel or triangle formation that has been in the making for a few weeks. Ends of triangle formations are in particularly a good place to spot bar formations because the volume there is getting lower. A lot of traders go to the sidelines waiting for a decisive move. This is also true at the end of a bear market, or when the market was ranging for so long, everyone is bored and no one wants to trade. That sounds familiar, doesn't it? Like Bitcoin didn't get up high enough for me to enter into a short. I made some recommendations, or not recommendations, not financial advice, for areas to look for to go in for a short for the next down leg, and it hasn't gone high enough not for me, in my opinion. So, all right, so let's look at this end pattern here. What else is this saying? Anyhow, it's saying, however, it does show early confidence in the market. Remember that Bart is a failed attempt at starting a run up. There was some follow through, but not enough yet. The market needs to build up momentum a little longer. And in the meantime, a fundamental event can happen that changes everything. In other words, there's no way to time the market for the presence of Bart patterns alone. However, it does show some early confidence in the market. You see that, guys, right there. So this information from altcointrading.net is telling us that this is coming into a bottom on the market for the Bitcoin market. So just like I said, I've been mentioning previously, is that we're coming into the bottom. So let's go over to the Bitcoin chart. I'm here in the 4 hour and the lower time frame. And you see my my box up here is the area. I actually had the box, it actually just tagged it just like that before. And I was waiting for it to get up higher to possibly enter a trade to do this down. Now there's some of you, my followers or other traders, they like to trade this range, and that's fine. I don't like to do that. I think, you know, trading for me is shorter trades. I like to see I like to plan for bigger moves in there. So I don't like to do those shorter ones. That's just me, guys. So anyhow, in this area is the move that it made. So here's a 3-wave move right here. So it did a move up to here, this area, back down here, and then up. Okay, now however you want to label that, a lower sequence, WXY, it could do that. That's fine. I think that's more likely. So that would make this whole move a W, and it's coming down. In my opinion, this would be like a triangle move, or a triangle, barrier triangle type formation that is making where the Bart pattern is right now. And the only these are usually B waves or X waves. These happen in B waves or X waves is where these triangles end up. Also, they can end in fourth waves, which in the whole big picture of Bitcoin, we are in a fourth wave, but in the they can end up there. So this is obviously not a fourth wave. So it's either an X wave or a B wave. I don't think that X waves can be in a lower sequence. They can be in the W or the Y, but they have to be the lower sequence. So more than likely, this is some type of B wave just because of it doing that. And it is holding, if you take a look at this, guys, it is holding that trend really, you know, you have 3 touches on the trend. So that makes it a pretty strong trend, in my opinion. And then 3, 1, 2, 3. And so more than likely, we'll see. It might pop back up, could swing back up, might do a little bit more in here, and then finally come down here to complete that and go up to here, okay, on that 4-hour time frame. So looking at this 4-hour chart, this is the area. If you see the RSI, want to get it dragged up a lot more, and I'll show you that on the daily. And then this area, in my opinion, is going to be the better area to start looking for shorts on the market for this to go down. That would be in my opinion. So that's what I would be looking for. I would start getting a little bit more, if you will, excited about a short up here in this box. And then in this shorter time frame, from previous videos that I've made, this is the end of the 4th wave. This is the 20,000 area to the 23,000. So right in this area to complete this leg. Now, whether you want to call this the next wave or a 4th wave, at the end of the day, it's not going to matter, in my opinion. It's just going to swing back down and then here to the 4th wave and then complete it. And maybe Bitcoin down here will start forming a bottom. So more or less, in my opinion, Bitcoin probably has somewhere between 30%, 38, maybe even a 40% drop from here in that area. And if go back out to the daily, if you take a look at the daily chart, what I was saying about setting up for a short is that this area, you could see how the RSI is just dragging it up. This area, it's just dragging it up. It might come back down a little bit more in that bottom formation where the Bart formation is, and then swing it back up a little bit more in that area. And when you see this RSI up here on the daily, a lot higher, the price up there, in my opinion, that'd be a good area for a short trade. At least I will be looking at that. And then if you see here, this is where the 200-week moving average would be moving through here on the weekly chart, would be this area. This is the 0.382 of this 3rd wave leg over here. It's about 20,800. And then the top area I have is 23,600. And that's what I'm expecting. Of course, the market could just completely say, I'm not right, and it's going to do something different. But this is what I'm expecting to have, if you look at the weekly, a nice come down here, a nice 4th wave correction. Okay, there's a 200-week moving average going right through there, guys. To finish up that correction, go back. Let's go back out to the daily to finish up this correction right here, guys. Right down here, and then Bitcoin can go into its 5th wave move. So there's another gentleman that was saying 5th wave move failures are common, not in the crypto market, not usually, definitely not with Bitcoin. It's not common with Bitcoin, and typically, if you study 5th waves in the crypto market, and they're related to the commodities market, they're more common with this guy Jim, J-I-M-M, from, hey, thanks for following me, thanks for the subscribers. By the way, I keep forgetting to say this, guys. Do me a favor, like and subscribe to my channel, and try to help me do increase the awareness of the channel, because everything that I'm putting out there is for free. I'm trying to give some people some common sense look at the crypto market right now instead of having everybody panic. So anyhow, it's going down. And then this 5th wave, if this 5th wave does not complete, this is a huge deal for this market for Bitcoin, because Bitcoin is the daddy of all the other cryptos, and it leads it. If it does not complete this, that's going to be massive, guys, where it changes everything going into the future for years to come for Bitcoin. It's a big deal. In my opinion, it is. It changes everything for Bitcoin, because now you have a whole big sequence that's not impulsive. I mean, impulsive moves in here, but it changes this whole sequence to something different. And that's a big deal for the crypto market. So I would say that the 5th wave in the crypto markets and the commodity, if you study 5th waves in crypto and in the commodity markets, 5th waves can be massive. As you can see, if you take a look over here, not to say they would do anything like this, but this is a 5th wave. And if you study, if you just take a look at cryptos, are more related to commodities than they are the traditional stocks and stuff over in the S&P 500. They're more closely to weight movements to commodities. And commodities typically, like cryptos, they like to have massive fifth waves. All right, guys. Thanks for watching. Peace.